the barrel tumbled down the hillside with its human cargo inside. Though the fall wasn't fatal, Lisa found herself in a nightmare scenario. When she came to, she was trapped in the center of a steel framework. Beneath her feet yawned a bottomless black abyss, with only narrow steel beams connecting the sides. Terror paralyzed her. She could only sit frozen in the middle of the frame, too petrified to even gauge the canyon's depth. Carefully, she removed one shoe and dropped it into the void. It took dozens of seconds before she heard it hit bottom. The chasm had to be hundreds of meters deep. After collecting herself somewhat, Lisa spotted a stairway on the opposite side. She slowly got to her feet, planning to crawl across the beam to safety. But the moment she extended her foot, she nearly slipped off. She froze with her eyes squeezed shut. Just then, a wasp appeared out of nowhere, buzzing around her bloodied face. Desperate to maintain her balance, she didn't dare swat it away. She could only pray it wouldn't sting her. Mercifully, the wasp soon flew off. Moments later, Lisa carefully stood up again and began inching forward. But the beam was less than a foot wide. One wrong step meant plummeting into the abyss. She spread her arms for balance, but halfway across, she suddenly lost her footing and fell from the dizzying height. In a split second of pure instinct, she grabbed the steel beam and hung there in midair. Fighting through her fear, she shifted sideways and began crawling hand over hand toward the ladder. Pausing to catch her breath, she summoned all her strength, swung her body like a pendulum, and lunged for the ladder. She made it, but the old ladder was rusted and rotten, unable to support her weight. The instant it broke apart, Lisa plunged again into the darkness below. When she regained consciousness, she found herself caught in a safety net. Saved by sheer luck. Soon after, fireworks suddenly lit up above the pit. She scrambled to her feet and screamed for help at the top of her lungs, but no matter how loud she yelled, there was no response from the outside world. In that moment, she was like a frog trapped at the bottom of a well, helplessly gazing up at the sky. That's when she noticed a new ladder fixed to the iron wall. She found a sharp piece of metal to cut through the safety net, then fashioned a makeshift climbing rope from wooden beams. She swung the rope upward, trying to hook it onto the ladder. Will Lisa manage to escape? This heart-pounding scene comes from the film Inspector Coup.